I want to teach you how to download images from the internet and show them on your application. So for that, on the list view with the latest news that we have, we are not only going to show the title, but also we are going to show a small image, an image of the news. So for that, if you come to the row, we have a linear layout with a text view. So what we are going to do here is put this orientation in horizontal, and we are going to have another element here, which is going to be an image view. Okay, the image view is before the text view. The image view has a width of 50 dp and a height of 50 dp. Okay, it has a margin left of 10 dp. It has an icon by default, which can be the application icon, which is here. Okay, now this will contain the title of the new, and this will contain the image of the new. So for that, there is a very easy way to do it, which is using a library. A library is like a package containing all the code that we need to do something. So in this case, we are going to use Picasso library. Picasso from the company Square. Okay, so basically here you have the information for the library. The only thing that you have to use is this line of code. It's that easy. You use this line of code, Picasso with context load. You can specify the URL that you want to load. In this case, we are going to load this URL that is going to show this image, and the image view that you want. Obviously, the image that you want to show will change. Okay, so what we have to do is download. I'm going to do this manually. Download the jar. Save the jar. Now you can just copy this file into your project. In the folder leaves. Remember that we have a folder leaves. Just paste the file there. Okay. Now, if you click on this button, which is sync project with Gradle files again, this will sync your project again and include the library. So now we are ready to use Picasso in our application. We need to set an ID to this image view. So image view Picasso in this case. Image view Picasso. Then just go to the fragment, new fragment, and remember on the adapter, which is the element creating the view, we are just going to set the image to this view. So image view is equals row view, find view by ID, ID image view Picasso. Okay, we need a casting to image view. Now, if we go back to the web of Picasso, we can just copy this line. We paste it here. We write again Picasso to import the library. The content in this case is the activity, so get activity. And we are going to load it in our image view. This is fine. Okay, there's one more thing that we need, because this library is accessing to the internet. If you launch this now, probably it's not going to work. We need to specify in our Android manifest one permission internet Android. So you can copy and paste it. And in any of the results from Stack Overflow, you can just copy the line, which is this one. Or you can just try to write it from memory, if you know which is on Android permission internet. Okay, now we can launch our application. Obviously, at the moment, for every row, this is going to show the same image. But this is the basics that we need to start building the news with different title and different image. First, we need to try to work that it works with only one. Okay, as you can see here, I have the list view with the image. Also, you should take a look at the option in Picasso, depending on the application that you want to do. But you have different options here, like for example, if you are going to download an image from the internet and the image failed, then you can assign an image in the case that there is an error. Or for example, just the way that is managing the images, you can download the image every time, or you can store the image on the disk, so you save network operation. Or also you can choose to have the image on memory or not, so the application can be more fluent or not, depending on the number of images and the application that you are doing. And also there is another way, which is the best thing that Android Studio have, which is Maven. Maven is a repository of library, so this means that with these lines we are able to include the library in our project and we don't have to manually install your jar. So if you take a look at the file build.gradle, you can see the dependencies here. So the dependencies are the libraries that we are using. We have this command that is just saying that we are using every library from the folder libs, but we can just delete Picasso from here, and we can just add it. We can sync the project again, and this will, every time that we sync the project, this will download the library from Maven. So this will, the process that we had done manually of downloading the jar file and copying it to libs, it can be done automatically on Android Studio with this.